Haley.
And I'm Heather. We're twins. This is our wine. These are our reads. Today, we're going to go over some of our favorite authors and the book we think you should start with of theirs, and also our favorite.
Mm-hmm. We have 10 here.
Yep.
Now, it really was hard to narrow it down to 10 because we have so many authors that we absolutely love, but these authors have some of our absolute favorite books, and we immediately buy a book if they are coming out with one.
Yeah. Do you want to...
I'll go first.
Okay.
Charlie Donlea is our first.
Yes.
If you have seen any of our videos, you know that we have loved every single one of his books. This one is 20 Years Later. Me and my husband actually listened to this.
I also listened to this one with my husband, so he's good for both. Like, you can read it with anyone. You can recommend his books to anybody.
Yes, yeah. My husband's not a reader, and he loved this one, and so did I.
Mm-hmm.
Our favorite by him is Guess Again. This is his newest one, and man, did it leave you. I reread this one, and the second time around, we gave it a higher rating because it's just not good.
Yep.
A place we think you should start is The Girl Who Was Taken. This is where we started, and it got us absolutely hooked on his books.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, the next one for romantasy.
Yep.
Now this was tough because a lot of romantases are 5 stars for us.
Are our favorite books,
but we have not read enough by individual authors to include a lot in this
like
pile.
usually it's just like one series by a specific author, so this
So,
made it a little tricky.
Yeah, but a person that has never let us down, Stacia Stark. Now, I read the Kingdom of Lies series, which this is the first one in A Court This Cruel and Lovely, and absolutely became obsessed with it.
She hasn't stopped talking about it.
I haven't stopped talking about it. It's a finished 4-book series, and it is not that long. And it's phenomenal. You will just want to keep going straight through the series. And a lot of times I take breaks.
I was going to say, which you did, which you never did.
I didn't do that with this.
Yeah. So
that's how good it was. So this is where I think you should start with her books. Now, our favorite by her.
Loved it.
I got this as an ARC, and I was so excited about it.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to love it from the second I started it, and this was an immediate 5 stars for the both of us.
Yep. Such an easy 5-star.
Yeah.
It was so bingeable. You couldn't put it down.
You couldn't put it down. You just had to know what happened.
A little bit of a love triangle in there, which we love.
Yep. So this would be our favorite, but this is where I think you should start because it'll hook you to her writing, and it's a finished series.
Great.
If you haven't checked out Stacia Stark,
do it.
Please do it.
Do it. Next, Abby Jimenez. So our first by her was The Friend Zone. This one is the first one in her series and the first one that we read. And again, got us hooked on her books. All of her books have like parts where you're laughing and parts where you want to cry. Like it's emotional, but also just funny.
Yeah. The banter, she has great banter in it.
She always puts in like real life topics like anxiety, depression, those kind of things.
Addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of hard topics, but she does it in a very good way.
Yes. So this is a good place to start. Now our favorite, now this recently just changed. Yours truly was our favorite up until just very recently when we read The Night We Met. We both just recently read this one.
I just finished it.
Absolutely loved it.
Loved it so much.
Yeah, but I feel like we have to mention this one because this was our favorite for years.
Yeah.
It was so good, but this one blew us away.
I don't think you can go wrong with any
No,
of her
you
books
truly can't. We have loved everything by her, and we will continue to love everything by her.
Next author, Jennifer Hillier. This is someone we had slept on for a very long time.
I know.
We had heard about Jar of Hearts, and we picked it up and absolutely devoured this. Now her books are dark.
They're very dark.
But we love a good dark thriller.
Yeah, we do.
And so this is the place I think you should start, Jar of Hearts. Now, our favorite, The Butcher. This one is also extremely dark.
Extremely dark.
But so good and just like kind of scary.
It's scary.
And,
it's like real life scary.
Yeah, real life scary.
Yeah.
So this is our favorite. This is 5 stars, which is very hard for us to give 5 stars. Thriller.
And Jar of Hearts was 5 stars too.
Yes. And then also one that like we had not heard anything about by her, which we loved.
Yeah.
Our friend Paige sent this to us, thankfully, because
it was great.
Yeah.
It was a very close, I think I gave it 4.75. It was very close to a 5-star for me.
Yeah, but it was phenomenal. We have enjoyed every single one of her books, and we just keep adding to our collection.
Yes, we do. Now, these are meant to not be read at home alone in the dark.
No.
They're spooky.
Yeah. I would say maybe read or watch something light before bed.
Yes. Like Megan Quinn.
Yeah.
The lightest you can possibly get. She is the best for rom-coms. Every single book of hers I have laughed out loud, which is very hard for me to do. I feel like it's harder to make me laugh in a book than it is to cry.
Yeah, I agree.
But Megan Quinn does it every time.
Mm-hmm.
The one we think you should start with is Not So Meet Cute. This was my first, and the whole Kane Brothers series was amazing. This one got me hooked. I gave it 5 stars because this was literally the first book that I had ever laughed out loud at in multiple points.
Mm-hmm.
She knows how to write funny banter and good spice, and the book boyfriends in all of her books.
Top tier.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of our favorites. Now, Bridesmaids by Chance is probably our favorite because there were so many funny
Oh my
moments
gosh,
in
like
this book.
like not even like a giggle. Like we
No.
were like dying,
Cracking,
laughing
like
parts.
tears.
Yeah.
Tears in her eyes because of how funny this specific one scene was. I literally could never not remember that scene. It was hilarious. And then also Rules for the Summer. Now this one has 2 side characters that are just hilarious. Aunt Kitty and Rupert made this book even more funny than it would have been without them. But she has really good side characters along with main characters in her books.
Now you knew this one was going to be on
Absolutely.
here. Taylor Jenkins Reid. Not only does she have like a wide, like even just these alone, like there's a wide variety of like stories here.
Yeah.
Now I think in what we did, we started with One True Loves.
Mm-hmm.
And this one not only is a love triangle, but it's a love triangle done right, and it'll make you cry, which is what I look for in my love triangles.
Yes, I agree.
You know, the back and forth, the who should I choose.
Mm-hmm.
It was just such a good story, and we actually recommend this one to everyone.
Yeah, like our mom borrowed that and really liked it.
Loved it.
Yeah.
So this is where I think you should start. Now, our favorite is Atmosphere.
Is going to go to Atmosphere.
But-
Always, probably.
Always. But we slept on The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
I don't know why it
for
took us so long.
years and years and years. I was like, oh, it just doesn't sound good. It doesn't, I don't think it's for me. It is. It's for everyone.
It blew us both away.
Yeah.
And the audio for that one was good too.
Yeah, she has very good audiobooks as well. This one on audio, 5 stars. We were crying, sobbing, crying.
I was flying home on a plane crying listening to that audio.
And it's very hard to make us cry on audio.
Yeah.
So
That
her
one.
books are definitely top tier. We have loved every single one.
Yes, we have. And then another tearjerker, Kristen Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
She gets you crying every single time. Our first by her was The Nightingale. It still stands to be our favorite.
Yep.
But we have truly given almost every single book of hers 5 stars because
or
the
very
emotion,
close to it.
Yeah, the emotion that it brings out of you. This one especially. I literally I had to get up from my bed and walk around and take some deep breaths because I was sobbing uncontrollably. I texted Heather and I said I wasn't prepared because nothing prepared me for that.
Yeah.
You tried to warn me.
I tried to warn
work.
you. Yeah.
It didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And then Homefront and The 4 Winds. Again, multiple times I was crying in this book. And I was crying for 10 minutes after I finished this book.
Yeah.
Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, like, why are you saying that's a good thing? It's a good thing for us.
Any
want
book
to cry.
that's going to give us that much emotion is going to immediately be like a 5-star read for us.
Yep, almost every time.
Yep. Not a lot of dark romance authors in this. We love a lot, but it takes a lot for us to like every single book that they write.
Yes.
And Caitlin Taylor does it best. Now, we started with Graves. And this stands to be our favorite of hers.
Oh, those Graves
Those
brothers.
Graves brothers just do it for us. And again, like kind of like a love triangle, but also kind of like a why choose situation, which I am literally the biggest critic on why chooses. And this one was done right.
Yeah. She does it right.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about her writing. It just grabs you, and you just can't stop reading it.
Some great
You really
spice.
like the characters. You like the spice. The storyline is always good. On top of the spice, it's not just not just full of spice.
Yeah.
That's it. And then another one that we really enjoyed of hers is One Night Seduction. This one is Taboo.
Ex-stepdad.
Yes.
Mhm.
Which
If done right, we
it's
love.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
And this
Yep.
one was done right.
Also, Gratify was a great one too. That was Godfather.
Yeah. And I love the Gallows Hill series as
Yeah,
well.
truly, we loved everything by
Everything.
her so far. And then you knew Jennifer Hartman was going to be on this list because we can't stop talking about her.
Yep.
Our first and favorite is Still Beating.
Yeah.
I don't know that anything will ever top this for us. This is the top read in like our lifetime.
Yeah.
It's sad, it's heartbreaking, but like you can also feel like the connection between the two characters, and this one made us cry again. So, and then followed very closely by Lotus and Older. Lotus, I will never forget Oliver. He is one of my favorite book boyfriends just because of how like sweet and kind. He has a relationship with a raccoon that's
Yeah.
so sweet.
And like how he talks, because he was in captivity for so long,
Yeah.
that he was like,
He's
very
kinda socially
old school
awkward.
and like socially awkward.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah. And then older. This is my favorite age gap to date. And if you
Mhm.
know anything about me, you know I love an age gap. Reid is a top book boyfriend for me as well.
Yeah, I loved Reid. And last but not least, Rebecca Yarros, which is actually the only author on this list where we have 2 different genres.
Yeah.
Romantasy and contemporary romance.
Mhm.
Now, we started with Fourth Wing.
Of course.
And I do think this was a good place to start because you just fall in love with her writing here.
And if you haven't dipped your toes in fantasy, great
This
place
is-
to start.
yeah.
This was my first, and I've been hooked ever since.
Now, we went back and forth and back and forth. The only reason she read this, because I had been telling her to for like
Yeah.
how long.
Yep.
The only reason she read it is because of people on social media finally like bullied her into reading it.
Yep.
And she was like, wow, you guys were right.
Yeah, you guys were definitely right.
Yep.
For sure.
Now, this is probably our favorite
Yeah,
by her as
but
well.
for different reasons.
For different reasons. It's it's probably a tie between that and the last letter.
That one was
Talk
good.
about
Heartbreak.
sobbing uncontrollably.
Heartbreak.
My eyes were swollen for a full day after reading this.
Mhm.
I went into my bedroom after finishing this and I was still sobbing. My husband was actually very concerned about me. He
Yeah.
was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm not okay."
Her eyes were still swollen the
Yeah.
next day when I came over. So.
Yeah. And another one that also made me cry of hers is The Things We Leave Unfinished, which this one is my most recent read of hers, and I loved it. So, like, the fact that, like, you
She
can
write
get
different genres.
5-star romantasy and 5-star contemporary romance
Mhm.
is, like,
That says something. Not a lot of people do that.
no.
All right. If you haven't picked up any of these authors or any of these books, please get on it because you will not regret it.
Yeah.